Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Helping Humanity Evolve. My name is Jose. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's happy and healthy. Hope you guys are meditating and connecting to Source. You know, we love you. We miss you. We want you to come home. You know what I'm saying? Quick shout out, man. Shout out to my subscribers. I love y'all, man. You hear me? Shout out to Source. Shout out to my ancestors. Shout out to my archangels, my angel guides, my spirit guides, and my demon guides. I fucking love y'all, man. You hear me? Shout out to the universe. Shout out to the Galactic Federation. Shout out Trippy Everything. I fucking love y'all, man. So listen, today I was guided to talk to y'all about I was guided to talk to y'all about witchcraft again. So God wanted me to just lay a few things out for you guys today because I've been sitting with a bunch of y'all spell works over the last couple of weeks and shit. So understand, like, I don't know if, like, when I tell y'all niggas that I got gifts and I could feel and I could see, what you guys are doing. You don't believe me. You don't believe me, right? And what's funny about it is that I sit with these entities and I speak to these entities, right? And we talk about the person who sent it. We talk about why they sent it, and I humbly request, for them to get sent back, right? Because I refuse to accept your burdens. I refuse to accept your projections. I refuse to accept any of the bullshit y'all niggas throw at me, man. So understand that you're really not hurting me, You guys are going to sit there, you're going to receive the energy that you sent out, and then you're going to try to blame me. Oh, he's a witch. He's this, he's that. But you're not really acknowledging what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of y'all niggas want to push blame off when you the one causing you causing your own issues in your own life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could care less about y'all, man. Like I said this before and I'll say it again. I could care less about y'all, man. And about, you know what I'm saying? First of all, you need to understand something, right? You're not God, right? You're not the judge, the jury, and the executioner. You're not. Neither am I. Understand that. But you're not. So you cannot place judgment upon someone when you haven't even tried to place judgment on yourself. Right? See, I already placed judgment on myself. I humble myself. You understand? I did this myself. So I'm not sitting here directing energy at nobody, calling judgment on people who don't deserve it. I'm calling judgment on people who attack me. You understand? And I'm only calling judgment on people who attack me. It's not like I think I'm some sort of witch hunter or, you know what I'm saying, or like a fucking renegade where I'm out here just looking for witches to expose. I could care less about what y'all niggas do, man. I said this before and I'll say it again. Do what you do, bro. It's your life. I could care less about your life and what you're doing with it. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like me projecting shit onto you and all that shit, I ain't got time for that. Look, God don't got time for that. You understand? We don't do shit like that. We don't practice dark arts. We don't practice witchcraft. We don't practice none of that shit. All we do is pray for y'all niggas. Right? So, you know, if you want to place blame on anyone, for what you're doing, maybe you should look in the mirror. I said this in, a few of my videos. I said, guys, look in the mirror, see what you're doing, because at the end of the day, the only person you can blame is yourself. So, I don't know how many people y'all recruited. I don't know how many people you guys got involved in this shit. And I really could give two fucks about it. You know what I'm saying? All I'm going to say is, it's not working. You know what I'm saying? It's not working. You're trying to slow me down on my path. You're trying to slow down, trying to swap destiny. Holy shit, man. Y'all trying everything in the book except focusing on yourself. Right? A lot of y'all niggas is like, a lot of y'all niggas is going to be stagnant in life and y'all never going to reach y'all goals and y'all never going to accomplish nothing because you focused on the wrong shit. Now, I've said this before, you know what I'm saying? I need to start focusing on the right shit, man, because until you decide to look within yourself and figure out, why you feel the way you feel, why you projecting your feelings onto someone else, you're never going to be able to ascend. You know what I'm saying? So understand, you could set me back. You could delay me. You could try to push your burdens onto me. I'm rejecting all that shit. I learned how to reject it. Like, I said this before. I said, you know, I sit with your spells. I sit with your spells, right? So when you send them at me, sometimes I sit with them and I talk to them because these entities, you know, I'm cool with these niggas, right? They've been sent to me so many times, nigga. We established a relationship. So you're wondering why this nigga ain't getting sick. Why is he still alive? Why is he still breathing? Well, it's because God got me. What you want me to tell you? God got me, man. You know what I'm saying? Understand that you know, what I'm very aware of is that I'm going through what I'm going through because of your projections, because of your dark arts, your dark magic. I was unaware of this before, when I started releasing my videos and my dance videos and just showing y'all niggas what I be doing. A lot of people grew a lot of jealousy. A lot of people grew a lot of hate and envy because they don't have a relationship with God. Now, how can you blame me for what you have or you don't have? I had nothing to do with your life. I have nothing to do with your decisions. You understand? And I have nothing to do with your feelings. So, however it is you feel about me is really how you feel about you. Like, if you feel like I'm accomplished and you're not, why do you feel that way? I'm going to have to ask you, why do you feel that way? Because what are you doing to change how you feel? You know what I'm saying? Other than black magic, because black magic is not going to fix how you feel. You know what I'm saying? You may get pleasure out of seeing someone down, or you may get pleasure out of seeing someone take a loss, but at the end of the day, how long is that pleasure going to last when you can't stop someone's destiny? You can't. So your pleasure is temporary, and not only is it temporary, but you're setting yourself and your bloodline back so far that it's really showing how much you don't love yourself. You know what I'm saying? So it's not my job to sit here and convince you that what you're doing is wrong, but it's my job to sit here and show you that what you're doing is wrong, and show you that what you're doing is a waste of time. It's a waste of resources. You know what I'm saying? Because you could be using that money to better your life. You could be using that money to better yourself. But you're using it to go against someone who's done absolutely nothing to you. You know what I'm saying? Real quick, man, for the people that I reached out to help me, you know what I'm saying, and y'all straight up denied me help. Thank you. Thank you for showing me who you were. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? It hurt when I first found out, when I initially found out that I couldn't count on you, because I helped so many of you. You know what I'm saying? And y'all all know what I did for you at one point or another. Now, I'm not one to sit here and throw shit in people's faces. I really never got down like that. You know what I'm saying? I did what I did out of pure love. You know what I'm saying? Because I care. But those of you who didn't want to reciprocate the love and, help a nigga when he was down and in need, and you'd rather sit back and laugh and think, oh, I'm doing better than him now. You know what I'm saying? You would never, never, bro. Because understand, I got a connection that you will never have. You understand? Unless you change. So until you realize that what you're doing is wrong and what you did was wrong, and you genuinely ask for forgiveness, you're never going to succeed. You know what I'm saying? Your shit is temporary, and I choose permanent over temporary all day. Like, I'd rather be, listen to me, I would rather be broke on this earth with nothing and have a connection to source than be granted $1 billion with all the weight on my shoulders of all the dirt I did. You understand? Fuck that. Fuck that. That's not the way, bro. So, if the world's going to change, somebody's going to have to change in order for the world to change. So I chose to be the catalyst for that. I chose myself to sacrifice myself for the world to change. You know what I'm saying? That was me giving my life to God. So through these decisions that I made, I was able to learn and unlock many things within my body. So these things that I have, these gifts I have, cannot be stolen. They cannot be borrowed any longer. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really can't do shit with them. You can't do nothing about them neither. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a conversation this morning, and I was telling them how I can sense the dark energies. You know what I'm saying? That's in the area or whatever. And it wasn't for nothing. It was just to make people aware that I'm aware. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't touch me. They can't affect me. But I feel them. Like, God shows me. You know what I'm saying? God shows me, and then he tells me who it is. Or sometimes I can see their face. Like, 9 times out of 10, I close my eyes and I can see who it is. Because that's all it takes. When you have excuse me, when you have a connection to source, you can really depend on source to look out for you. You could really depend on source to show you, who's good for you and who's bad for you. Excuse me. Obviously they don't want me to speak, right? But it's not gonna stop nothing. So, I don't like. Look, I'm a very confrontational person, right? I've always been that way. I like to address the problems as soon as they arise. So if there's like an issue or something, I'm the first one to address it because I don't believe in biting my tongue. I don't believe in hiding my feelings. I don't believe in pretending like everything's fine because that shit is whack. That shit is, you know what I'm saying? If you're sitting there pretending, then what you living? What kind of life are you really living if you're pretending? You know what I'm saying? Like people pretend to be happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not really happy, my niggas. Stop pretending, man. That shit is whack. That's the devil. You understand? Learning to live with God is learning to be genuine, honest, and hold yourself accountable for your actions. You know what I'm saying? So I already did this. You understand me? I already sat down with God. I already brought all my sins to him, and I already asked for God's forgiveness. And God forgave me. So I'm actually like a living testimony that God is real, right? Is real, and humans are supposed to evolve. We're supposed to evolve. Now, what's happening in this world is we're not being allowed to evolve. We're being forced to stay stagnant in this energy of low frequency, demonic frequencies, because they want to keep the violence up. They want to keep the crime rate high. They want to keep the people in fear and low vibrational, so that we don't ascend or evolve into what we're supposed to be. So, I learned, or should I say, I'm learning about evolution and about the human body and what we need to do in order to evolve and, not be low vibrational any longer. So understand that once you make that decision within yourself to evolve, that nothing can stop you unless you allow it. You know what I'm saying? So this is why I'm able to just keep going and like I don't let stuff distract me from my journey. I accept things for what they are, and I sit with myself daily, like daily. I sit with myself daily, and I ask myself questions daily about certain things or why I get certain feelings. You know what I'm saying? And the more I sit with myself, the more I learn about my body, about my thoughts, and about spirituality. And I learned about the upsides, the downsides. I learned about the good and the bad. You know what I'm saying? Now, God gave us free will in this world, and He gave it to us so that we can choose what we wanted to do and what we wanted to be, right? And it took me a while to figure this shit out. But I'm very happy to tell you that, on my journey of figuring things out, I learned that we don't have to be low vibrational. We don't have to have these negative thoughts that they use these televisions to implant in our minds. If you ever watch the news, man, you will see the news is nothing but death. It's nothing but fucking robberies and killings and fucking, everything's just bad, right? That's because they want you to be in fear whenever you walk outside of your house, right? As long as you're in fear, you're low vibrational, you're thinking this could happen, that could happen, you're manifesting. You're manifesting these things into this world because of these thoughts you're having, right? You gotta cleanse your thoughts, cleanse your mind. You know what I'm saying? Purify your heart. You can do this. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why a lot of you choose not to. A lot of you choose to live in a low vibrational frequency. A lot of you choose to keep doing your black magic, your spell work, even though you see it's not working, it's not working, but you still make the conscious decision to walk to your practitioner and try again. Now, you may think you're being sneaky. You may think nobody knows what the fuck you're doing. I don't have to see you physically do this. God sees you. God sends me the visions. And, it is what it is. All I can do is pray for that person and hope that they find a way to change themselves within themselves, because I can't force anyone to change, right? I can only be my genuine self and pray for these people. So this is what I choose to do. You know what I'm saying? As far as like people that's praying on people's demise and people that's praying on people to die, that's a really harsh prayer for you to be saying to, about somebody. And I really hope you guys sit down and think about what you're saying, because not for nothing, I've had quite a few heart attack spells thrown at me, right? And at the most recent one was like it was like something was hurting me in my head, right? So I want to say they was trying to give me an aneurysm or some shit, right? So whatever it was, I rebuked it in the name of Jesus. Right? I binded that bitch at Jesus' feet, bro, because you're not gonna touch me with that shit. Now, God allowed me to experience a little bit of it so I could feel and I could think about what it was. And this is what they're trying to do now. And it's this person. So I'm very much aware of who you are, what you're doing, and I'm very much aware that you're trying to make it look like other people. So, if this was like 5 months ago, I would have probably made a video immediately and started calling people out, because I was unsure. I didn't realize that people could do that. So understand, the more I sit with spell work being done to me, the more I learn about it. So this is a very great learning experience for me, and I'm really grateful for the experience, because the more spell work you guys throw at me, the more I learn. So, if you can't stop, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, actually, because it's your own doing. It's your own doing. So, when it does hit you and I get the news, this person had this happen, or I'm not going to be surprised. I'm really not going to care, honestly, because I know what you did and I know why that's happening to you. You understand me? So a lot of you guys watch my videos. A lot of you guys try to block my videos. You try to report my videos. You don't want people to hear my voice. You don't want me to speak my experiences. Understand me, man. Listen, my videos will never stop. Like I told y'all before, I'm never going to stop making my videos, man. I will always talk to my people. I will always tell my people what's going on. So, understand I'm a very independent person. I've always been independent. You know what I'm saying? I've always been on my own for most of my life. I rarely had help. I did have help, understand. And, the people that helped me, anyone who's ever helped me will definitely receive anything I get tenfold, because I believe in helping people. You know what I'm saying? So the people that genuinely help me throughout this process, you're going to get yours. You know what I'm saying? And y'all already know that. Unfortunately, it is a process, and there are certain experiences I still need to have, I still need to go through in order for me to continue on my journey. I'm very much aware of this, and I'm very much aware of what God has me doing right now and my job. You know what I'm saying? So I perform my duties with grace, and I call out what I need to call out when I need to call it out. So, those of you on the journey who have the heart and you have the dedication, and if you're on a journey, you got to get ready, because this journey is a fucked up journey. It really is a fucked up journey, y'all. And you find out that a lot of your friends were snakes. You find out a lot of your family is snakes. You know what I'm saying? And you find out a lot about your family history, and what these people have been doing. So it sucks. It does. I'm not saying everybody, because it's not everybody, right? But it's, certain ones, a lot of them I already suspected, and it was just shown to me, it was like confirmation, like type shit, right? So I'm not surprised, I don't feel any way about it, because, the way I look at it is like this. I had no impact on your life as far as what you did, right? I wasn't there with you. I don't know what you did. I don't know why you did it. I don't know what your intentions were. I don't know how you felt at the time. Like, I don't understand you or what the fuck you're doing or why you're doing it, because I wasn't there. I don't know, right? If you have a feeling towards me, I don't know why you feel that way. I wish we could have a conversation and talk about it so that we can fix it, right? Those of you that choose to attack me rather than talk to me, I wish we could have went about it differently. But once again, I can't control how you feel. I can't control why you feel that way. I can't control what people tell you and what you choose to believe. You know what I'm saying? All I could do is pray for you that you see right from wrong. Right? Because that's all, at the end of the day, man, that's all we could really do, bro. So this is why I'm able to just take it easy and, you know, chill and don't worry about it so much, because as long as I'm making the right choices by me and by God, that's all I have to do. Obviously, right? Because if not, if you had it your way, I'd be long gone. Y'all be collecting insurance on my body already, right? Y'all niggas would be 250K richer, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? 250K, like, that's really gonna last you a fucking lifetime, right? You people are funny, man. Like, you would choose 250K over $1 billion. Why would you do that? Why would you do? Is you hate that fucking bad, bro? Because if your heart is really that black, man, you don't deserve that kind of money. You really don't, man. So, you know, people are gonna get exposed real soon here, and you know, it's not gonna be by me. I'm not gonna, you know, when shit really hits the fan, it's gonna be out of my control. So I want you guys to be aware of that. When the hammer of God strikes down, and he decides that, you know, justice has to be served, then I'm just gonna step back and watch. You know, I'm gonna pray for you, because, you know, at the end of the day, I know what you did, and it's none of my business. It's really none of my business, you know. So to my light workers, right? To my light workers, to my chosen ones, to my star seeds, right? To my gods and goddesses, you know, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all and the work that y'all do. You know what I'm saying? I see y'all and I love y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? If nobody's gonna tell you that, I'm gonna tell you I fucking love y'all, man. You know? I know what it's like to be by yourself. I know what it's like when nobody believes you. I know what it's like when nobody believes in you. You know what I'm saying? So I really feel like your pain, and when you feel like the whole world is against you. You know what I'm saying? So I can relate to the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And all I'm gonna say is what I said before: stand strong. Stand strong. Maintain your beliefs. You know, never give up hope. Maintain your vibration, because your vibration is what's gonna get you to that next level. You know what I'm saying? Wherever that may be. You know, some people are going to experience it better than others. Some people are never going to make it. Some people, you know, it's going to be really crazy, you know. But at the end of the day, what you have to understand and what you have to know is that God always wins. Always. So if you yet to learn that, or if you still, for whatever reason, believe in Satan, like that's a personal problem that you're going to have to overcome. You know, nobody could do it for you. And you cannot steal someone's gifts. You cannot steal someone's beliefs. You cannot, man. It doesn't work like that. You cannot steal something that someone worked really hard for. So if you really want what I got, then you should do the fucking work. Because, you know, the work is not that hard, man. It's just time. You know, there's 24 hours in the day. You can't find an hour for God. You know, if you can't find an hour for God, do you deserve God? Think about that, man. You know? So, what else, man? What else? No one person on this planet is God. You have to understand this, right? We represent God. Like, I'm a representative. You know what I'm saying? I represent Source. Now, there are many others just like me who represent Source. Some of us have stronger abilities than others. Some of us don't have abilities, right? Some of us have to work on more stuff. You know, I'm fortunate enough to know how to do the work and to do the work and to take my work seriously. You know what I'm saying? And when I speak to my God, I speak to my God from my heart and from my soul, because I'm not just talking. You understand? God knows the difference between just talking and you just, you know, you just trying to, like, bro, you can't run game on God. You cannot run game on God. And this is what I try to tell people, man, because, you know, I have an ability, right, to see through the bullshit. Like, I can literally look at you and just know that you're full of shit. You understand? And this is an ability, it's a gift I have. It's not, I didn't know. I just learned how to use it. So if I can see, right? If I can look you in your face and see that you're lying, imagine how God feels. Imagine what God sees. You understand? And if you're sitting there doing things behind closed doors, or hiding, like hiding because I don't want him to see me, understand that yes, my eyes, see for God, but if you really think about uh, the fact that we are everything and everything is us, then you would know that whatever furniture is around you, whether it be a bed, whether it be a dresser, whether it be a fucking towel, a ceiling fan, a wall, anything has eyes for God. Right? So understand, even the candle that you lighting is God's eyes looking right at you, going, you really want to do this? Are you sure you want to do this? And you're doing it anyway, and he's seeing your intent. God is seeing your intent. I don't have to see it for him to see it. God is going to see it. So understand, we are all interconnected. All of us. We're all connected to something bigger than us, right? And when you learn how to connect to this thing that's bigger than us, you begin to feel and see what's really going on. So understand, your secrets are no longer secrets. Right? It's up to us whether we want to expose people or not. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes God doesn't give us a choice. Sometimes he says you have to. And what do you want me to do if God says I have to? Because at the end of the day, that's God. You're not God, so fuck you. And that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I tell people, you have an opportunity to change. You have an opportunity to be better. So why are you not trying to be better? The game is over. Times are changing very, very much so. This ain't 20 years ago. This ain't 30 years ago where you could just go cast a spell and nobody's going to know and you're going to get what you want. It's not like that anymore. We're at a different stage in life. We're at a different stage in evolution. We are way more powerful than we are perceived. You know what I'm saying? And I'm living proof of this. I don't know how many more people in this world have the gifts I have, but I know I have these gifts. Right? Every day they get better. Every day you get stronger. The more I use them, the stronger they get. The more witchcraft I experience, the stronger I get. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I learned to be appreciative. That's why I learned to stop responding, to stop calling people out, because sometimes I might have been wrong on who I was calling out, because people wear masks or they throw, images of other people so that you could think as them. And I fell for it a few times, and I called out a few people. Now, I might have been right, I might have been wrong, but understand it was an experience, and I spoke on what I needed to speak on at the time. So it's a learning experience, and over time I just learned to sit and observe, as opposed to, call everybody out, because I may not be right. You know what I'm saying? This is a game. This is really a game, and you got to learn, the games that people play. So this is why I choose to just remain silent and observant, even though I know who it might be. I know who it could be. I'm going to let go and let God, unless I'm absolutely positively sure, then I'll release the information myself, But as far as like getting hype and getting mad and getting upset, I'm over it. I'm so over it. There's no reason for me to be mad, because at the end of the day, those are not my feelings. Those are your feelings. So I would like to ask you this. Why are you so mad? Right? Why are you so mad? Why you got so much anger inside of you? Like, what the fuck did you do that you got yourself this mad? You know what I'm saying? And if you're this mad, why don't you sit down with yourself and figure out why you're so fucking mad and find a way to release that anger? Because directing your anger at someone else is not healthy. It's not healthy for you, because someone that's protected as I am is just going to send it right back to you. So what are you going to do with it now that you're receiving it? Are you going to get mad because it came back? Well, guess what? You sent it out. Why'd you send it out if you didn't want it back? It's really that simple, bro. Don't get mad because it came back. If you didn't want it, you should have never sent it out. It's really that fucking simple. So with that said, if you sent out a heart attack spell, man, why'd you do that? Right? If you sent out an aneurysm spell, I hope you're ready. I hope you can handle it. I really hope you can sit with it the way I did. You know what I'm saying? because I'm still here, still breathing. I'm still sane. I'm not going crazy. Are you going crazy? Huh? Do you need to wear a fucking straight jacket? Did you do that to yourself? Did you do that to yourself? Why do you keep throwing out spell work if you don't want to feel the effects of it? That's my question. Right? So, I like to speak on these things for the mere fact that society's unaware of what's going on in this world. Society likes to hide things. They don't like to speak on it. They go, well, you shouldn't talk about that. You're going to sound crazy. Well, you know what? Fuck how I sound. You know what I'm saying? Because I'd rather people know what the fuck's going on. That's more important to me than staying quiet. That's like having somebody beat the shit out of you every day and you never tell nobody. Why would you do that? You're not going to defend yourself. You don't want to fight back. Huh? You don't want to protect your children from this. So people that are staying quiet, you're really not helping. Right? You're really not helping the situation. You're trying to help them maintain control. Or maybe you're one of them. Right? I choose to expose. I choose to let the world know what's going on. I choose to let the world know that they use this as a form of manipulation. They use this as a form of control. You know, when they feel like you're doing too much, when they feel like you're too successful, or when they get just jealous of you, they want to go cast a spell because I can allow this. Who the fuck are you to allow and don't allow? Nigga, you not God. I'm going to say this before and I'll say it again. You not God. You don't have no rights. Right? So people I call judgment on, you know, it's because they got caught in my energy or they tried to throw some spell work my way and the entity told me who it was. So I call judgment on you guys. You know what I'm saying? You sit with God about it. I already sat with God about it. So it's no longer in my hands. Now, it's come to my attention that people are saying that I'm a witch and that I'm performing dark arts. Right? Now, I am around people every day. And these people can see what I'm doing. You know, they can see what I do, how I do it. And I assure you there's no signs of any black magic being done in my presence. You understand? I don't perform that. I never did, never will. I burn my Palo Santos. I burn my sage. I cleanse my space. I cleanse my aura. I cleanse my body. I purify my mind. There's nothing dark about that. You understand? So, you know, I shower with Florida water. I keep my aura field clean, you know. And, you know, people that like to lie and you know, sell fake stories or whatever you guys are doing, man. You know, you guys are creating fake accounts with my picture and pretending to be me. You guys are creating fake conversations, pretending that you're talking to me, and then trying to, you know, I don't know what you're trying to do, but understand whatever's done in the dark shall be brought to the light. This is why you don't see me worried about it. This is why you see me still making my videos. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you're not stopping nothing. You're not stopping nothing. Eventually, all your lies are going to be exposed. You know what I'm saying? The truth will come. The truth will come out. You know, it's not my job to sit here and defend myself off every attack that comes my way. You know, I'm not gonna give you guys the energy that you're requesting. You can have your own energy. What happened? Your energy's not strong enough. Your energy's not good enough. You need mine. You're not gonna have it. I rebuke y'all niggas and I call all my energy back to me. It's mine. It's only mine. You need permission to access my energy. So, with that said, man, I'm not going to make this video any longer. I'm going to just leave it here because I feel like I said enough for this session, right? To my gods and goddesses, I love y'all. God bless y'all, man. To my subscribers, I love y'all. God bless y'all. And I'm going to see y'all on the next one. You hear me? Holla at your boy, man.